Hi everyone, this is Robin with mypinkstamper.com, and today I'm going to do a super simple, quick, and easy Stampin' Up! Card using One Big Meaning stamp set. It's one of my favorite sentiment stamp sets. It's really just a bunch of thank yous, but I send thank you and birthday cards the most. I don't know if you guys are the same way. And then I have here, I'm using Beautiful Bunch, and we're going to use the coordinating punch that you can get for that. And we're using the 3/4 inch punch to make the little center of the flower. We're using the Stays on White opaque, and I like using the Stays on White when I'm not going to emboss it because it dries almost instantly, which is fabulous. We're using this embossing folder. The name is right here below the screen because I can't remember it now. We're using Melon Mambo ink pad, one of my favorite ink pads, and we're going to use some ribbon and just a simple, cute card. Now, the reason why I'm making these cards is I send, you guys know for Stampin' Up, if you're one of my customers and you spend over $50, every month that you spend $50, you get an exclusive card that I make for my customers, and I send it out to you. Well, I'm doing the same thing for my Jamberry business, so I have run out of cards and I need to make more, and I'm using the Jamberry purple and pink, you know, similar colors. So I thought I would do the same thing for my Jamberry customers as I do for my Stampin' Up! Customers. And that's another way to show you how you can use your crafts in your businesses, in your other businesses as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Well, since I ran out of cards, I'm going to go ahead and make two during this video just to kind of make things go faster for me. We're using the Melon Mambo, like I said. Now, the punches are, the flowers and the punches, in order to make them line up every time, the trick that I've done is I took a scrap piece of paper, I've, you know, done the stamp at different angles and figured out the best position that lined up with my punch, and then I took my Sharpie and I wrote a little arrow up. So I know that when I'm using this stamp, that it's going to fit perfectly with my punch when I stamp it this side up. Super easy. Okay, so we're going to stamp the flower twice. And actually, I probably should make about 4 of these, but I'm just going to do 2 right now. All right. Close your ink pad. And, whoops, flip this over. And look at how nicely that punches up. Super easy, and it saves you a lot of time and a lot of frustration when you can have the punch already lining up with your image. Okay, so I have to hurry with this video because I have a tennis match and it's an hour away this morning. I'm so excited to be playing tennis again. My foot's starting to hurt like it was before, so it's probably a bad thing. I'm not going to be able to play as much tennis as I used to, but at least I get to play. Okay, we're going to take the dimensionals and put them on the yellow dot. And I'm using Daffodil Delight for the centers. Melon Mambo. Okay, so what is the next step on our card? Let's go ahead and take our 8.5 by 5.5 pieces of cardstock and fold these over. And I like to use the Stampin' Up! Bone folder to get the nice tight creases when I'm making my cards. Okay, and now set that aside. Now we are going to be stamping on, we can do this step next as well. This is Elegant Eggplant, one of my favorite purples. It's nice and rich. Let's just go ahead and add that on there. Where's my adhesive? Okay. You guys like how I like to mass produce? I rarely make one card at a time, ever. If I'm making a card, I'm making a bunch. I'm making at least 4, 8, 12, 16. I make them even so I can use all my paper so I don't have little pieces left over. I do not like paper scraps at all. I don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp Thank You for Everything and More. I'm using it from the One Big Meaning, and we're using, like I said, the Stays on White opaque. Just ink that on here and stamp it once here. There, isn't that beautiful? I love it! And you guys know you can order anything from mypinkstamper.stampinup.net. You don't have to live in my city. I can be your demonstrator even if we're in a different state. I still have the online classes and all sorts of other fun things as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Okay, so now I need to emboss. I think I've done everything I can do here. And now we need to emboss. Let me get my embossing Big Shot out. Okay, I have my Stampin' Up! Big Shot out here, and I'm using the multi-purpose platform. Make sure it's on tab 1 for embossing. You just flip it open. And I'm using the cutting pads, just the regular ones. All we're going to do is stick the paper inside here. Most of you guys know how to do this, and if you're new to my channel, this is super easy. And embossing paper is awesome. It's so fun. It just gives your flat piece of paper some nice texture that's super easy to do. You just crank the handle, bring it through. Let me show you guys. Look at this. Look at how awesome this is. Can you guys see that? Just super awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do one more because I'm making 2. I'm not just making 1. Plus, sometimes you know, when I first started out and I was crafting and making cards, I always wanted to keep 1 of the card I made. So if you're making 2 of every card, then you can keep 1 in your special little collection. Put it in a little book or something. Alright, okay, we can finish now and put this whole card together. Alright, since we have our embossed piece, we're going to go ahead and we're not attaching the pink yet, the Melon Mambo to this yet. We're going to add this. And when you're using embossed paper that you've embossed, you know, dry embossed, make sure that you put the adhesive around all 4 sides. And I do that at the same time. Can you guys see that? I don't know if it's on. Okay. Alright, and then I'm putting this up on the top right here. And there we go. So pretty. I love it. Okay, so now one of the last steps, we're going to take our Stitch Satin Black ribbon, and I love this ribbon. This is high quality, beautimous, wonderful, awesome ribbon. Okay, I'm going to take that piece, and then I'm going to cut another piece. That's the easy way to figure out your cuts. Put away as you go, so you don't have to do everything later. Okay, let me find my fun tape. My tape that matches my project today, kind of. 2 fingers of tape. Wrap your ribbon around, and then simply, oops, wrap it around, and then just tape it on the back, like so. Let's do this again with the other one. 2 pieces of tape. And wrap this around. There we go. Okay, now while you have them flipped over, go ahead and put the adhesive on them. Whoops. And we are almost done. Okay. Add this to your Melon Mambo paper. Isn't this pretty? Doesn't it match the Jamberry colors? I love it. Do you guys see my cute nails today? So I did those last week, and I still have them on. I still haven't changed them out yet. I like them too much because they're pink and sparkly. Okay, now, final thing on this easy, super simple card. We're going to add the flower. So when you're in a hurry, you can still make cute cards, but they're simple and they don't take you as long to make. It's probably going to take me longer to write my thank you note in the center than it did to actually make the card. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to put it right above that. That's so cute. So easy. You guys, you can do this too. I'm not a professional by any means. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm off to play tennis. See you guys later. Bye.